Welcome to Leicester Fan TV. Are you ready for the show? Thanks to our sponsors, ADT Taxis, Everard's, Pucka Pies, Pink Car Leasing, Leicester Riders, Hologram, The Fox's Arms, Peter's Pizzeria, Hope Against Cancer, and Newbie and Co-Estate Agents. We want your views, we want your comments, so join us live. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good evening. Welcome to Leicester Fan TV. Wednesday night, another Watchalong. Leicester versus Norwich City. Teams are in the tunnel already. Get your comments, guys. What's your thought of the lineup tonight? What is this game? What does this game mean to you as the fans? What does this mean? You know, is it a nothing game now? Is it just, well, let's hip and home and see where we finish at the end of the season? Or is there more to this game? For me, there's more to it. A win tonight and Leicester go 10th in the Premier League. What's massive for me? Not because of the position, but the money. The money finishing 4 places is 15, 20 million pounds in the Premier League. You know, for things like that, at a club at Leicester size, 15 to 20 million pounds, a lot of money. Ian Fear, hope you're okay. Ross says, come on, Leicester. I said quite a few hat tricks this season, but none have happened tonight, though. A hat trick. Be nice to see. Well, Yuri Barnes don't deserve a place. No, totally agree. Didn't get the selection again. Once again, Yuri Tinnins picked in the number 6 with Jude Paul. Don't get it. He does not play anywhere in his best ability by playing in that number 6 role at all. Strange position for me putting him there. But again, Brendan picks him, and after the weekend, he didn't deserve to be anywhere near this team. As for Barnes, well, he did nothing against Rome, and he was unlucky against Everton. His header got saved, another shot got saved on the line. So, interesting to see why he's picked the formation he's picked. 2-1 Norwich. Don't even go there. I'm not even going to say it would surprise me if Norwich went and beat Leicester tonight, because it wouldn't. It just wouldn't anymore. There's no surprises with this team in Leicester. Hope you had a good birthday. Yeah, had a lovely birthday, lovely nice weekend. Lots of stuff in the family. And then obviously went to the game with Henry on Sunday and we lost. It wasn't one of the greatest of birthday presents. Bonnie recalls says, good luck to Tom today, Tom. Thanks, mate. Much appreciated. Like I say, if you're watching us, drop a like, drop a subscribe button. You know, it's going to be an interesting night. It's a bit of fun tonight for me. Get your comments in. What's your thoughts of the team? Obviously, the team tonight, to give you a quick run through. Obviously, there was one change late, and that was Fafana, by the sound of it, dropped out late tonight, and that's why there's only 8 subs. They haven't said what it is. I'm still trying to find out myself. Is there any interesting scoreline already? 13-minute play, Leeds United 0, Chelsea 1. Not a good start for Leeds. What in a game they need to keep winning. Ross says, Charlie says a 3-1 Leicester. Very optimistic, mate. You just don't know. As the lineup comes, so Schmeichel in goal, Justin right back after a return after the game out, Daniel Amartey, Johnny Evans. Daniel Amartey comes in for Fafana by the sounds of it. Cassania keeps his place at left back. I think Cassania takes a lot of credit for the weekend. I thought his performance was very good. Lookman, Tillemans, Madison, Dewsbury Hall and Barnes and a 5 across the midfield. We all know it's a 4-2-3-1. And Jamie Vardy up front on his own. And the question for me tonight is, why are we playing one striker up front on his own against Norwich City? At the weekend, we played 2 strikers against Everton. Come on, Brendan. I'm trying to back you here the best I can. I'm still Brendan in, but you don't help yourselves when we're playing a team who've conceded. Let's have a look. How many goals Norwich conceded this season? It's got to be stupid. I mean, the goal difference for them alone is minus 53. What can you say? Minus 53 goal difference. And you're playing one striker. Brendan, come on. You try and back him, mate, but it's very hard sometimes to back a manager when you're playing one striker against a team who's bottom of the league. These are the games we should be throwing to the extra man in, the extra striker, and him playing 3 at the back. It just does not make sense to me that we're not playing 2 strikers against Norwich City. This should have been 2 strikers up front today. Leicester kick off, attacking the family stand in the first half, the traditional way Leicester always like to play from left to right in the first half, attacking the family stand, and then, Lookman closes down. Vardy gets through, inside his man, finds Lookman. Oh, he just sends him wide. Good start by Lookman there. They hassled his man and made him into the mistake at the back already. Norwich looked shaky. Rodgers had lost it even if he had it. Yeah, Tom, you've been a miss, mate. It's not seen you well. Thanks, mate. Yeah, a few weeks busy in the etc. with family and birthdays and God knows what's. I did the Rome. I was supposed to do the Rome game, but I came home and I was rough as anything. Can we find the goal 3 times? I'd love Leicester to find 3 goals tonight. This is the game where Leicester should be, I've already said it. If any other team looked at the fixture what Leicester had, and you'd seen the Leicester teams, I'm trying to say, the teams they got left, any other team in this league would have gone Norwich, Watford, Chelsea, Southampton, 9 points. You would automatically be looking at it thinking 9 points. 2 home games, Norwich and Southampton. Away game against Watford, who are relegated already, and just got a new manager. These are the games we should be looking, but at the moment, Leicester fans don't seem like me. I'm very just concerned where the points are coming from. But this should be a walkover against me. And again, Riori's starting in the deep line, 6th position. Maddison gets the ball, breaks forward, sends it wide, finds Barnes into the box. He comes, cuts to the side, calls it across the goal. Vardy gets a touch, but gets deflected back and cleared by Norwich. Good pass by Maddison, what we missed at the weekend, his creativity in the middle of the park to send it wide quickly to Barnes. I'm trying to be positive. I know, me too. I know still Rodgers in, but test your patience. I'll have a look now, mate. Yeah, feet, 30 seconds. I've already done it. I'll add it up. Ball wide. It goes out for a throw. There we go, Fee. Let's get Dyche, sort them out. See, it depends what football you want to play. Look, Leicester being, bar this season, you can't mind the style of football Leicester were playing in some ways before this season. Very quick passing, it was working. Like I said to Matt Pops on Saturday after the game, I don't see our identity at the moment, but possession-based team, brilliant. Only possession works if you do something when you get into the final third, and he agreed on that. What is our philosophy? I'm just sitting here looking at the ground. I'll be honest with you now. There's a lot of empty seats in the stand behind the goal, and both goals, and the stand where the players are sitting. A lot of empty seats tonight. Yes, mate. Just seen that. Just about saying it, mate. A lot of empty seats for a game against a club you think you'd be battering. Let's have a look. And that's Sports 3. Okay, 1 minute. Have a look. So yeah, as always, thank you, mate. Thank you so much for this. Always, the donations go far. It always goes back in the pot to help us grow, to help us get more channels, more kits. Absolutely brilliant. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. When you're saying link 3, great. Are you saying link 3 on live events? Because that's what I'm watching off, mate. And I'm watching Goal Rush. Rush 2. 5 minutes played, by the way. You get the King Power, and let's have a chance. Here comes Lookman. Lookman comes forward. Down the right, goes back again. So many backwards passes. Let's not start that. Jude Builder switches on, goes to Maddison, middle of the park. Jude Hall finds Lookman, can't find him. Norwich step in. Norwich forward, Pookie. Gilmore on the ball. Look forward, Pookie through the middle of the park. Splits the defence. Johnny comes over, holds him up, keeps him wide. Pookie cuts inside. Johnny Evans gets inside his man and will not get a free kick. Casper kicks the ball away and thinks he's going to get a foul. Nothing. Throw to Norwich. Once again, Leicester got done by a through ball. Johnny Evans and Daniel Amati got split. Johnny Evans then steps in and gets behind his man and should have had a free kick for me there. Same old Leicester, same old Leicester. We're Leicester fans. We should be used to being this. Well, I was quite scared today when I put on my Twitter about 20 years to the day that the famous Matt Piper goal at Filbert Street. I was there. I was in the cowshed next to the Tottenham fans in the old East Stand in the old cowshed. Lovely seating there. Great view. And yeah, to think 20 years ago, like I'm 36, I was on Sunday, to think I was only 16 at the time when he scored that goal. Show my age there. And yeah, just think that they were the days. And to be at the Filbert Street and being there for 4 or 5 years, it seemed to go before that, you know. I wish some of the younger fans got to go to the Filbert Street, because you had been such a different era and seen a different atmosphere to it. Because the atmosphere of Filbert Street was phenomenal. I don't think it was games you'd go to, even if we were playing poor, you still have the crowd behind you. Tom, who do you think we can attract to so-called rebuild? Do you know what? A lot of people have said about this whole rebuild. Who do you attract? One, you've got to get players off the list first, because we haven't got the money to go and splash the cash on stupid amount of players. Two, Man City have done the best bit of business all of the summer. Whatever happened, Man City would have done the best bit of business so far. Edgy area, Tillman shoots, wide of the post. 36. Don't look a day over 26. Thanks, mate. Yeah, I mean, Man City have done the best bit. I mean, say they've spent, was it 52 million on Haaland? What a signing that is. I'm sorry. That is the best bit of business already. Man City have just gone from winning the league to probably smashing the league now, because Liverpool haven't got a Haaland. It'll be interesting to see how they get on next season. But with Leicester, again, it all comes down to what you can get offload. I mean, there was... Listen to the football forum with Owen and Pipes on Monday night. Yesterday, I was driving around working, and you go through the team, and obviously you want to keep your core spine. And obviously Casper starts for me. He's not everyone's cup of tea, but at the moment, you can't go and find another keeper in his league to do the job we're going to need him to. You then got Fofana, you got Maddison, and then you've got to be looking at Lookman and Vardy as your main spine of the team to build around. Obviously, then you've got your fullbacks to cover for me. You know, Justin, Cassagna, Ricardo. Obviously, you got Bertram, who I would keep for one season. He's only got one more season on his contract. I'd keep him as a fourth one. He isn't going to play many games, really, because Justin could be that versatile to play left or right back. Leicester win the ball back. Tillemans high up the pitch, attacks the edge of the box, puts one in for Vardy over the crossbar. He gets a foot on it. That's better, Youri Tillemans. That's the Youri Tillemans we see. Picking the ball up, nicking the ball off Gilmore's foot. Halfway in their half, takes it up, bends one into the post like he did against Brighton, and Vardy can get his foot to it and just sends it over the crossbar. But that's a better ball from Youri Tillemans at this stage. A lot better start from Leicester. Closing Norwich down, hassling them, and they don't want the ball, Norwich. Right, Bird, hope you keep well, mate. John said, listen up, man, you've got available 80 million. Ball switch again. Barnes finds Maddison, can't find Maddison. Maddison lose it. Norwich play out from the back. And we'll look for Puka, can't find him. Amati steps in. Can't find Maddison on the turn. Oh, that's better, Leicester. Leicester hassling now. Norwich have the ball, forward they come. There's a switch out to the left-hand side. Ball switch to the back post. Casper will just collect that awful ball. Tommy Pookie is not a happy chappy there. 10 minutes played at King Power. If you haven't got any money so far, call top class players, and Brendan can't coach this level players. Like I say, I'm very much for Brendan because I want to see what he does. He's the one who said about this rebuild. He's the one begging to have this rebuild. Now, if you're going to do it, Brendan, then you do it and get it right, because 10 games into next season, if we're anywhere near the bottom of the league or playing the same dross football that we've seen the back end of this season, and at times Madison turn, half turn, edge of the area, shoots, saved, Vardy, saved again, cleared off, and then cleared up the pitch. Vardy was onside by the looks of this. Ball goes long at front, play towards Pookie. Daniel Martin comes over, heads away, and Johnny Evans will clear. Oh, damn it, that's a good better. It's a good double save by Angus Gunn. Just remember, Angus Gunn is the goalkeeper who conceded 9 goals. Madison, edge of the area, shoots, saved by Gunn again, goes wide, corner kick. John, spot on, mate. We are knocking on the door again. Another chance. Leicester win the ball up. Jubal charges forward, keeps going. Lookman makes a run down the middle. Madison pulls wide, has a shot. It's going in, and Angus Gunn claws it round the post because it's going in right in the near post. The other shot was a Madison, shot by Vardy, and Gunn saves again. Oh, Vardy should have scored. I agree with you, Tom. He needs to be given a chance to rebuild. I just think if you can take all this talk, Brendan, you've got to back it up now. Ball to be swung by Juice Bahul, left-footed towards the keeper, in swinging corner. 11 minutes played. Swung in, headed away by Norwich, edge the area to Tillemans, heads it back. Lookman's great touch. Barnes, oh, he can't get the shot away. Cleared by Norwich all the way to the halfway line. That was better from Leicester. Leicester are knocking on the door. Casper comes out, plays up the line, finds Dewsbury Hall, goes inside, back over the halfway line, finds Cassania. He comes back, down the right, they come again. Justin finds Dewsbury Hall, back inside, back to the halfway line though. Justin, back to Johnny Evans, back to Danny Amati, going backwards, lads, and side to side. Come on. Madison picked the ball up in his own arse, looks forward, finds Lookman, finds Dewsbury Hall. Ball in behind, Justin round the back. He'll get a corner kick. No, he won't. He'll hold the ball up. He'll keep the ball in. Takes a touch. Now he'll get the corner kick. Will he get a corner? Better play from Leicester. We are trying to get this goal early. 13 minutes played, bang on. Corner kick again, Dewsbury Hall. That's his biggest downfall. Casper should come out for the corners, but when they have a corner. Dewsbury Hall to whip it in again, left-footed. Towards the back post, headed away by Norwich. Norwich have the break here. Look down the line, in behind. Oh, good play, holds it up. Norwich, oh, 1-on-1. Oh, Casper, well played, Casper Schmeichel. And Casper double saves it. And Dewsbury will get away. Well played, Casper Schmeichel. Casper Schmeichel's just pulled off a double save to stop Norwich City scoring. Leicester come forward again. It's getting like a basketball game, end to end. Vardy gets played in behind into the penalty. Holds it up. Takes a touch. Has to come back. He's got no options again. Now we have to come all the way back into the half. Halfway Norwich half again. Ball down the line. Left-hand channel. Tillemans picks it up. Leicester flooding the bot though. What's good to see. Edge of the area. Dewsbury Hall cuts inside his man. Chips it towards the back post. Can't get in. Deflected back out for a throw. Brilliant from Casper Schmeichel there. Double save. Leicester got exposed by one ball down the line. One ball over the top. Got exposed. The ball got pulled across. There was no covering defenders. Casper makes a brilliant first saves and makes even better second save. James Madison having a bit of an argue with the referee. He's not happy about something. Leicester have the ball on the left touch line. Barnes got an option. There he goes. He finds the options. Daniel Amati. Daniel Amati drives forward. Needs an option again. No option. Has to go back again. Johnny Owen goes wide. Finds Justin. Justin finds KDH. KDH goes backwards again. Leicester. Johnny Evans clips one over the top. Straight ball headed straight back to their goalkeeper. Too easy for them. Might be bottom of the league, but that's bread and butter to any centre half. The ball chip forward. Ball down the line by Norwich. Norwich pick it up. Gilmore comes skipping down the left touch line. Leicester trying to force the error. Leicester do it again. Their press is on. Vardy's now doing it. Lookman did it. No, Norwich get the break of the ball. Hold up Gilmore. Goes forward again. Goes wide. Norwich coming down the right-hand side. Takes a touch. He's going to whip it in. No, he doesn't. He goes back to Gilmore. He'll take a touch. Cuts inside his man. Go to the right-hand flank. They're playing around nicely in Norwich. Chips one in. Ball finds him. Edge of the area. Shot comes in. Saved by Kasper Schmeichel. Crucial save again. That's 3 saves already in 15 minutes. If Kasper's kept Leicester in the game. Leicester win a free kick on the halfway line. Vardy fouled. Maddison fouled. Another good save by Kasper with his feet this time. Fell to the edge area. Shot, left-footed shot comes in, going in the bottom corner, the same corner that Everton scored in from the edge of the area. But he gets a big big foot, and this is the other save. Not one save, but 2 great saves. And then gets up and makes sure he gets the ball the 3rd time. Kasper playing all right. Great save. Leicester come forward. Daniel Amati. Again, they go backwards and sideways to Johnny Evans halfway line, then goes to Maddison across the pitch. Maddison dances forward. Goes backwards again to Johnny Evans. Johnny Evans goes forward. Barnes back to Johnny Evans. I've said this so many times. Barnes back to Johnny Evans. Barnes switches it and gives it straight to Norwich. Norwich drift forward. There's the ball down the channel. Justin's out of position. Cuts inside his man. Gilmore gets blocked by Harvey Barnes. Brilliant, better work from Barnes. He gave the ball away. Vardy flicks one round the corner. Lookman down to the right wing. He comes quite central at the moment. Then hasn't got a runner. Does a trick. Goes past his man. Got to be a foul, referee. Yes, he does get the foul finally. We ain't going forward through, are we, Tom? Stop giving the listeners false hopes. We are going through. We're not going through quick enough. Still want Everson to replace Kasper. It's an interesting call, mate. It is an interesting call to have Everson come back in because obviously he got player of the season in Preston's team. I think that says it all for me. But in the Championship, it's so different to the Premier League. I want him in around the squad. Leicester play the ball in behind. Lookman into the box, shoots, deflected, safe. Leicester tried a short routine and Lookman was offside anyway. Missing concentration seemed for coming on pull out, you think. Yeah, that Lookman way offside when he made the run for the free kick. Good 2-3 yards. Brendan's got to be happy by this. The start isn't too bad. Even though Norwich had a couple of chances, Leicester have probably had the better chances in it so far. That was good though. Goal kick, Angus Gunn. As I was saying earlier, Angus Gunn's the goalkeeper who's in goal for Southampton when Leicester beat them 9-0. Oh dear. It's a game for him to have a world. It'll be this one, won't it? Maddison losing ball, holding his face. Leads down to 10 men again. Who's been sent off this time? Ball into the box. Norwich. Pookie goes out wide, gets it on the right-hand side, pulls it back. Gilmore tries to play Pookie in again. Johnny Evans comes over and it'll be a goal kick. We'll play Johnny Evans. Kasper takes a short goal kick again. Tries to play forward, can't find anyone. Daniel Amati then gets the ball, finds Juby Hall on the pivot with Tillemans, but again, nothing there. So Leicester have to go back to Amati, who has to go back to Kasper, who has to go back to I'm watching it through my American channels. Johnny, I'll send you a short video after the game, mate, how I do it. All right. It's not easy. You have to have some equipment. Ball goes wide. again, back side to side, side to side. Oh, it gets tedious sometimes watching this side to side ball. Vardy makes a run. Daniel Amati doesn't give it. Then Daniel Amati gives the ball away. Puku picks it up. Tillemans wins it back, luckily. Leicester go forward again. James Justin. Goes side to side again. Johnny clips one to Barnes. He'll find him on the left wing. It actually goes to Justin first. He finds Lookman, edge of the area. Takes a touch, shoots, blocked by Hanley. Good block by Hanley. Shot by Tillemans, blocked again. Timmy Kasanya then sweeps in and picks the ball up. Leicester come forward again. Dewsbury Hall. Chips one wide. Now he finds Barnes in the channel. Justin makes a running bot. Barnes cut inside. Falls to Lookman near the area. Cleared by Norwich again. Ball to the box for flinging straight to the goalkeeper. Very poor by Leicester for me there. Has to do better. Oh dear boys, it's going to be a long evening this. It's going to be a long evening if we keep playing these balls. Brendan on the touchline, 22 minutes played by the way. Brendan doesn't seem to... Oh, he's shouting. I'd be impressed in some way. We are passing the ball better. We're moving it forward. Norwich foul Maddison. Not the first time we've said that tonight so far, 22 minutes in. John Evans will take the free kick. Fine, a person said. Can't confirm or deny this allegation or what I'm using. Mine isn't a fast stick. All I'll say is it's something similar, a bit more powerful. Barnes, Lookman tries to play the ball in behind and finds it. Comes back to Lookman though. Tillemans, Dewsbury Hall, switches on. Barnes is open. He finds Maddison on the turn, edge of the area. Makes the man. Lookman shoots. Oh, deflected straight up. Maddison makes their bloke from all the 2 yards. Maddison, Lookman then goes down on the floor. Lovely play by Maddison. Stops the play, rolls it through the bloke's legs, falls to Lookman. He tries to shoot. Hanley blocks it again. Lookman wanted a foul. Lookman's after chasing his man. Leicester are pressing here. Leicester press again and win the ball back. Maddison cuts inside his man on the right hand channel. There's nobody wide. Everyone's gone. Now there's Justin. Barnes have gone inside again. Don't get why are we playing a winger if he's never on the wing? Come forward. Daniel Amati finds Maddison. Maddison goes down, another free kick. How many free kicks, ref, are you going to start booking players? Got a sign at Lookman's first. Fits our team. I like Lookman. I really do. There's something about him. You know, I think another season you'll see even more from him. Just needs more game time for me. When he starts getting regular game time, you start seeing it. We saw that against Palace. We saw it against Brentford. But that's why. Barnes, edge of the area, cuts inside. Do something different, Barnes. You do the same old stuff. Vardy heads away. Oh, he can't get in there. Tillemans takes a shot. Deflected back again. Leicester can't get the break of the ball. Just can't get the ball to break into the goal at the moment. But I'll say Barnes is so easy to read that he's going to come inside. Come inside, Lookman. Oh, can't get the ball away. Now he wins the ball back. Well played, Lookman. Oh, goes down. Free kick to Norwich. He knows it's a free kick. He does kick his ankle. don't get Barnes. Oh, it's so frustrating because he's so good, he was. And since he had the second injury, he's not come back anywhere near the player he was. He's so predictable to read that he's going to cut inside every single time. And you just want him to go down the line. Norwich players down doing his boots up. Why don't we try Barnes left side? That's where he's playing, mate, on the left. He keeps cutting inside. Says Brenda's boys doing. Sorry, on the right side. Do you know what? I've always said this. Lookman's always played better on the left anyway. But for me, I want to see my player who's got natural foot doing what he's paid to do as a winger, and that's get the ball on his good foot and swing it in. Why doesn't Barnes play on the right hand side and have a go at swinging the ball with his right and having to cut inside and do it? Because that's all he's doing tonight so far. He's cutting back onto his right foot to win the ball. Norwich win the ball back. Leicester don't try and nick it. They can't get in there. Advantage after Barnes found the right back for Norwich. Down the right they come. Max Aarons cuts inside his man. Goes down. He's not getting anything there. Leicester come forward. Lookman gets the ball inside the Leicester half. Goes forward. Norwich play still down. Leicester play on. Norwich played on. Leicester play on. Ball switched. Goes to Justin on the left side. Wait for the foul. It's coming. You can tell it. Ball into the box. Dewsbury Hall cuts back. Cuts back again. Edge of the line, pulled it back, shot, Lookman! Oh, and he saved it again. How has he managed to save it? Vardy was celebrating. He thought the ball was in the net. He thought Lookman had just given Leicester City the lead. And Angus Gunn pulls out another fine save in the game. Jubril to the byline, pulls it back. It's in. And he's managed to get a toe on it to get a block. Should have been 1-0 to Leicester. Well played, Dewsbury Hall. Worked your socks off to get that position. He's hit down Max Aarons. Oh, he's done him there. Barnes has absolutely done him. Max Aarons plays the ball away, and Barnes rakes his foot straight down the side of his leg, and Max Aarons' leg. That's a naughty one there from Barnes. He's got away with that. Who was sent off in the league game? Daniel James was sent off after 24 minutes. Oh dear. Leicester 0, Norwich 0, and so far it's Watford 0 and Everton 0. Not many goals in the Premier League. Sign it up, their goalie, mate. He's having a worldie. What did we say before the game? He conceded 9 against Leicester, against Southampton, and Watchalong worldie. As they go to sideline, there's former Leicester City manager and assistant manager, title-winning assistant manager, Craig Shakespeare, who's now on the Norwich City coaching team. Gunn is Ramsdale in disguise. We ain't scoring. How has the ball not gone in the net? I don't know, mate. I really don't. Should be trying the non-senior players instead. I've just well, mate, it's something I said. I would have liked to see Brunt tonight. I would like to see Alves tonight play. Not gung-ho and fill it with them, but maybe 1 or 2 in around the first team players tonight would have maybe given them a lift. Has to go back again. I still don't know how the ball is in. His goal. It's the goal of going into the straights like Pickford did. Mate, that was annoying as well on Saturday. Had to be Pickford, didn't it? Lookman goes around the corner. Tinnerman, Madison, KDH going across the field to the left-hand side. Finds Barnes. Barnes, do something. Does it. He goes past his man. Left-footed cross. Deflected out for a throw. He looks so static. He does not look like the Barnes who was running past people for fun and being tipped for England and got an England call-up. Tipped that Liverpool wanted to sign him at one point. That Barnes is just gone into a shadow. Tillemans edge of the area. Clips on wide. Finds Cassagna. First time, will he do it? Yes, he will. Headed it back in. Over the bar by Barnes. Better from Leicester. A lot better from Leicester. Got the ball wide quickly. George Hurst coming back pre-season. I'm going to be interested to see what they do with Hurst, because from all accounts, he started off quite poor at Portsmouth, and a lot of their fans and even the manager was frustrated what they got. And then, obviously now, the back end of the season since November, he's gone on a fine run of form, and it was 10 goals and 7 assists or something stupid. So yeah, be interested to see what they do with him next season. Ball goes forward again. Norwich have the ball halfway line. Plays in behind. Justin cuts it out. Plays up line. Barnes. Barnes loses it. Throw to Leicester. No, he's up, mate. He's up. Hope for this Leicester attacking Matoni comes out second. I hope so, mate. It's been not well. We're 31 minutes in, 0-0 still, but there's a lot of threat from this team. We are trying. We didn't do this Saturday for me. At least we're trying to attack. Leicester go forward again. Tillemans plays one. Oh, he tries to play down line. Lookman flies one into Vardy. He's got no chance of controlling it, by the way. To hit it that hard. Leicester go forward. Norwich now with the ball. Left back goes down the line. Back to left back. Back to Pookie round the corner. Back to Pookie. Back to Gilmore. Norwich trying to build something up here. Back down the line. Down the left they come. Norwich have the ball still. Go back inside. Sam Byron, the former West Ham and Burnley Leeds United player. Ball inside to Pokey. Pokey loses it. Tillemans goes to a Martin. Leicester start from the back again. Tillemans comes forward in the Leicester half. Justin plays one down the line, looking for the run of Vardy. Vardy comes over. Little elbow. Norwich player goes down. Free kick to Norwich. Very lucky there. It's a bit cheeky and Vars. Give me a little nudge. Don't think it was a foul, but yeah, a little nudge in the back. And all Grant Hanley's experience. What can you say? He uses it and goes down. Fair play, Vars tried it. Average Leicester fan. Okay. Norwich have the free kick, go short or go backwards. Sort of getting in trouble, managed to get out of it. Switches on and they get there. Up to the halfway line. Can he keep it in? He does keep it in. Goes backwards though. Gilmore. Back to Gilmore. Little 1-2s. Gilmore looks for one over the top. He'll find his man on the left-hand channel. Rashia pulls it back into the box. They come, Norwich. Pulled it across it. Deflected away by Jules Ball. Out comes Cassagna. But he's got no runners. He's got no one in front of him making a movement. He has to go backwards again after a little touch. Tillemans switched it to the left back though this time. Not ball down the line. Justin plays in Barnes down the left-hand channel. Can he keep it in? He can keep it in. Max Aarons holds him up though. He'll go back to Justin. Come inside. There's Juby Hall. Cuts inside his man. Goes out wide. Finds Cassagna. Cassagna whips one in. Barnes at the back post. Headed away. Corner kick to Leicester. 34 minutes played. Has Tillemans been good? So he's been all right. He's passing the ball well this time. He's actually finding people in blue, and he's had one good shot, and he set one good chance up. Really, what VAR probably should have done better with. Playing for pride, Andy. We should have to do that. Why on Norwich trying? They are down. Well, all those years ago, Leicester went down and with Harry and Mickey Allen. Ball swings to the back post. Johnny Oda heads it. Gets back in, back cross goal. Oh, headed away by Norwich again. Tillemans edge of the area, slips. Norwich can break here. Oh, great defending, James Justin there. They don't get the block in, then he's away. And then Justin switches the ball 60 metres from right to left and finds Maddison, who shoots. Handball deflected. Referee gives nothing. Oh, what a pass that was from Justin, by the way. He just One, he's just won the interception to stop Norwich breaking. And then he pings a 60-yard ball across the pitch and finds Maddison. Oh, Leicester, keep the press on. Keep the press on. Aggressive. Come on, boys. We are corner, shambolic at the corners. Just in. You haven't the Leicester shambolic at corners, are they, mate? Worst in the league, 18 conceded this season. Let's not forget that stat. 18 goals conceded from corners this season. Worst in the Premier League. Norwich have the ball out of the back still. Not really got out from the ball. Now they go forward. Gilmore finds into the channel. Again, it can come back and gone into Norwich, back into Norwich half. Vardy gets a deflection, but it'll go wide to the left-hand side. Norwich come forward. Hanley goes around the corner. Back down the left-hand side. Back into Pookie, edge of the area. Tries to play through a Marty. Can't. It falls back to him, though. Back to Gilmore. He'll shoot. Straight into Casper's arms. Leicester go forward again. Tillemans finds Lookman. Lookman goes forward. Tillemans, Pookie closing down. He's got to move it. There you go. Goes backwards again. Completely, Andy. Because we've got to do water polo, mate. That's more important, remember. On TV. I watched it. There we go. Jude Broad picks the ball up, edge of the air, finds Tillemans. 25, 30 yards out to Lookman. Back to Tillemans. He can't find it. And Lookman finds his man. Another frustrating half so far. Their goalkeeper was pulled off 3 worldies. Leicester wait for this free kick to be taken. Free kick blow. Referee points to his watch saying he'd take it. Does they show the Maddison shot? Was it a handball? Nah, it's not handball. His arms are right up against him. You can't give handball for that. Ball chip Pookie down the right. Pookie tests it onto the right hand side. He skips past his man. Edge of the area. Still on the right hand side, Norwich. And it'll be a corner kick. Oh no. The dreaded word we didn't want to hear in this half. 38 minutes played and it's a corner kick to Norwich City. How do they set up with this one? Oh, corner kick. Ball to be whipped in swinging corner towards Casper. Ball whipped in, headed away by Daniel Amati, shot back in, headed away, catch by Casper. I repeat, we did not concede from a corner kick. We did not concede from the corner kick. Thank God for that. Big header by Daniel Amati. Shot came in by Gilmore. It was a bit of a bobbler. Hanley then headed it towards Casper, who collects it. Oh, thank God. I was waiting for those words, had to say it. Leicester City conceded from another corner. We didn't want to be saying that tonight. Leicester lose the ball again. Tillemans goes in, free kick to them. Oh dear, come on, boys. Just one goal. Just one. One goal will do it tonight. I don't care what anyone says. One goal should be enough to win this game. Mate, I was gutted I didn't go to the game tonight because I'll go to every game, but on a Wednesday night, Wednesday is the only day I can't physically do anything different to my routine. I have to pick my kids up, and because my wife doesn't finish work till 6 o'clock, sadly that means I can't get to Leicester because I live an hour and a half away. I would not make it in time with the traffic and parking. Leicester come forward. Barnes finds Vardy. Vardy into the left-hand channel, chips the ball back. Finds Lookman, heads it back across goal. Shot comes in by Barnes. Barnes goes down. He's looking for a penalty. You're not going to get one in there. Go down way too easy. Water polo is so jokes. I remember doing it in year 4. Yeah, Leicester play in the training pool, mate. Apparently it works really well. Are you watching it on Sky, mate? No. No, not watching it on Sky. It's not on Sky. Yeah, Barnes. What Barnes? Lookman headed back towards Barnes. Barnes went to shoot, got trapped under his feet, and the Norwich defend. Not sure what Barnes was appealing for. A tiny little nudge in his back, but nothing that he's going to get a shot away cleanly off. "40 minutes played, 5 minutes to go till half time." I told you I'll watch anything with box. I've got a special box, a special app. That's it. VPN. It's not hard. He was watching it from the ground. Yes, I have a special box kitted out with all this famous memorabilia in it. Internet magic, colour that day. That's not like that. Internet magic. He's watching it from the ground. It's not hard. It's not rocket science. DM me on Twitter. I'll be quite happy to tell you how we do it. Ball goes wide. Straight out play. Throw to Leicester. Timmy takes it quickly. Finds Lookman. Lookman picks a ball up. Finds Tillemans. Back to Lookman. Leicester playing around in their own half, and in their own half, that says it all. Forward to Cassagna. He put one up the line. Plays Vardy in behind. Vardy. Oh, he's in the box. Shoots. Chips it. That's it. Chips it straight into the goalie's hand. I think he might have been offside. He'd been tight. Yeah, it would have gone to VAR, mate, if he'd scored. Lino's saying he's level. I've been interested in seeing that one if he'd scored from there. And Andy's Gunn must be really happy to get 40 minutes into a game against Leicester and hasn't conceded 5. And he's had a worldie again today. Headed away, Johnny Evans off Pookie, throw to Leicester again on the far side in front of the dugouts. Well, in front of the Leicester fans. Ball, Justin takes it quickly, finds Tillemans, goes to Daniel Amati. The ball's on to Timmy Cassagna. Now Timmy calls it, goes forward across the halfway line now. Plays it into Lookman. Lookman turns his man. Play it back, play it back. Oh, he can't get away. Tackle came in. The switch is on though. Dewsbury Hall picks it off Tillemans. Back to Madison. Back to Tillemans. Goes wide. Now he finds Cassagna. Cassagna whips one in. Headed away. It'll be another corner kick to Leicester. 42 minutes played. Come on, boys. Just before half time, get this goal. "43 minutes on the clock." It'll be Dewsbury to whip this one in. Left footed. Headed away. No one's there this time. Falls to Tillemans. He goes to Madison. Dewsbury knocks it back. Find Madison again. Takes a touch. Whips one to the back post. Straight to Angus Gunn. Oh. What's our backup plan? Basically, if you look at if you look at Brendan Rodgers' little notepad, it says if plan A is not working, flip page, keep playing plan A. That's it, mate. Norwich come forward. Look for a through ball. Timmy picks it up cleanly. Well played, Timmy. Read that so easily. Counter-attack football is a lot more exciting. Don't jump for the balls coming. Like that one. Leicester pick the ball up. Tillemans, he drives forward. 44 minutes played. There'll probably be a couple of minutes of injury time for the right player down. Dewsbury, the ball wide. Finds it. Madison on the right wing this time. Tillemans, Cassagna makes the run forward. Doesn't give it to him though. Finds Tillemans, finds KDH. Gips around his man. He'll pop one here. No, he won't. He'll find Barnes into the box. Chips it up. It's an awful ball, by the way. Tillemans shoots and deflected away again. Barnes steps in and wins the ball back. No, Norwich come forward again. Here's the counter attack. Timo Pukki's the only one though. Timo Pukki through on goal. Skips past Amati through on goal. Timo Pukki off the post and Tillman straight to Tillman's feet. Oh, Leicester got away with that one there. Barnes doesn't win his challenge. Timo Pukki runs the inside of Daniel Amati. Skips past Amati on into his right foot. Rolls it into the bottom corner. It hits the post and comes straight out to Tillemans, who clears. Leicester have been had a let-off there. Massive let-off. Leicester forward though. Barnes into the box he comes. Cuts onto his left. Cuts it to the back post. Nobody's there. Haven't got a stream, mate. How is Vardy playing? How are we still getting? He's looked better today. I still don't think he's 100% fit to me. He still doesn't look like the Vardy we've seen before at the beginning of the season. Gilmore shoots over the crossbar anyway. That'll be the 2 minutes coming up to the 2 minutes. What? 50 seconds to go. Yeah, FS City. Closest half has come. And that'll be nearly half time. Forward comes Johnny Evans. Dewsbury Hall. Lookman playing it out. 30 seconds to go. Disappointing in some ways, but we are creating stuff what we weren't doing on Saturday. And like if Vardy on another day puts a shot in where he does a double save. Thank you, Fee. Thank you so much as always. Shot comes over the bar, and that will be half time. There's no way he's going to take a goal kick quicker than that. Thank you, Fee. Frustrating watching this team because we all know how they can play so much better. Completely agree. And that's it. That is half time. Leicester City 0, Norwich 0. A game of chances for both teams in this match, in theory. Can't sit here and say anything more than that. Best chance has come to Norwich, though, who have hit the post in the final second of the half. Ball through. Found Pukki, who ran onto it. Cut inside Daniel Amati and then slid the ball past Casper for only to rebound back off the post and into play. Johnny, did you get a message? Don't know about that one. Frustrating watching the team. We actually don't score goals anymore. Literally, an own goal versus Roma, a mistake from the Everton centre-backs. We used to be scoring minimum 2 goals a game. Completely agree on that one. We need another half to come good. Well, another half to come. God help us, please. No message. I've sent you one as well, man. I don't know why it's not going through. It's crashed. Oh, I don't say. I know what to say. Like I said to you before the game, this is just. I don't know how to take these games now. You know, there's not much to play for. A point tonight, and we're safe. Oh God, they show me highlights of the game in front of us. There's not many highlights. We'll go through them. The first chance. Tillemans picks the ball up, finds Dewsbury Hall. He goes in front of Madison. Madison rolls his man. He takes the shot on. Gunn saves it. Vardy shoots. And Gunn, I don't know how he's got up, but he's managed to get a fist up to block it because if he doesn't get up, Vardy's just scored. Vardy's onside by a mile. In theory, you'd probably say a bit poor by Vardy because he bangs it back into the ground. If you get a clean connection over the goal, he scores. The second chance came to Leicester again. Dewsbury Hall comes and pulls the ball up. Pulls one wide to Madison. Madison takes a pot shot. And again, Gunn gets his hand up because if he doesn't get his hands up, he's flying into the top corner. He's got to go. Same old. Who's that, mate? Just so I know. Absolutely agree. This won't change next season. Best bit was half time. As I say, Casper pulled off 2 worldy saves. One to come out and claw the first one, then to save a Pukki shot. These types of teams will frustrate us. Yep. A point tonight will be disappointing. We need 3 points tonight and Watford and Southampton. I said that 9 points you'd be looking at, mate. Totally agree there. Another chance fell to Norwich. Left foot shot. Good save by Casper with his feet again. Edge of the area shot came in and saved. Who's to score goals? Bit worrying. Just a little bit. Less than the next chance. Dewsbury got round the back, cut inside, then cut back again. Danced along the byline, pulled it back. Lookman and Vardy, everyone thought it was a net. And Gunn gets his toe to it. How he's got his toe to it, I don't know how he's got his toe to it. I thought it was in. Lookman thought it was in. Vardy's got his hands up celebrating. But he managed to just get a toe on it. That is a good question. How have both teams not scored? And here's the best chance of the half. Ball in behind. Pookie picks it up, skips past Daniel Amartey, who falls on his backside. Thinks he scored. Hits the post and falls straight to Tielemans. Is Vardy in the game? He is and he isn't. We're not giving him enough service. He's not really had any chance to get him behind enough for me. Who looked the better team? I'm going to say Leicester on the basis that Leicester have nicked the ball more in the crucial areas and are trying to probe forward quicker. The best chance, I'd say, the best, yeah, yourself watch. The best chances fell to Norwich, but I'd say the better team for me probably have been Leicester over the course of the half. But it's another frustrating half time that we're going in and it's 0-0, and I don't know how. I literally don't know how we haven't scored a goal tonight. Why doesn't Rodgers trust Vestergaard? That is a good question, because obviously tonight we have only got on the bench 8 players. Oh, good game there. Wolves 1, Manchester City 2. Kevin De Bruyne has got 2 already. I don't get why he doesn't. If you're going to spend all that money, I don't get why you're not playing him in these games. I'm sorry. It makes no sense to me. And this is the one day. Final third, I'd say Norwich, we won't score like that. Interesting. Tom, have them opened out wide, but we are no skills at coming in with it. I'm lost to explain. Yeah, I understand. Like, my point of view is the amount of time we do get the ball, we look wide, and Barnes has come inside or Lookman's come inside, and well, there's so much space wide, but there's no player to play the ball to. If you're playing wingers, they need to be, for me, on that touch rate. Their bum should be touching that chalk every single time. Width. Open teams up, because we know what they're going to do. They're going to sit deep. And every time everyone goes inside, the pitch just gets condensed. There's no space. Stay wide. I don't want to see Lookman and Lookman coming inside. So it says Rodgers out. We need height, and he doesn't play Vestergaard. It's a strange one. Like I say today, one striker against the bottom of the team whose goal difference, pardon me, is -58. -58. And we're only playing one recognised striker. A bit confused, if I'm honest with that, Brendan. And I'm still backing Brendan, but I'm still a bit confused he hasn't. Is Rodgers putting a statement out there to the owners about where we need to strengthen, perhaps considering Paul in the final third? Well, we've seen that before. So we are so crap from attacking set pieces. We've got some big men in there, and I don't get our set piece routine. It's a bit strange for me. I mean, as it stands, Leicester played 35, won 11, drawn 10, lost 14, -7 goal difference on beyond 43 points. They'll be 12th in the league. Villa in front on the same points, 43, but with a better goal difference of -1. Then Palace on 44, but their goal difference is +4 compared to our -7. That's what's not helping us, the amount of goals conceded. Besides it, booze off at half time again. It's becoming a regular thing. Interesting. A lot of people commented on social media tonight about the empty seats at the King Power. as I says, if we can't get James Tarkowski in the summer, then I think we'll be all right. I said, if we can get James Tarkowski, I think we'll be all right at set pieces. Yes, I like James Tarkowski, but again, if that anything better than what we've got in the ranks, it's a tough one. I may have been a bad season, but believe our presser and builder has evolved during the Rodgers. I don't know. I just think we are all at the wall now and need different coaches to progress. Do you know what? It's an interesting one that is, because that's what something was in mind when I was thinking about. Because I always look at the pros and cons for any manager we've had. There's always the pros. What has he done? Obviously, the fifth place finish. What should have been fourth? The cups, Community Shield, the FA Cup, semi-final of Europa Conference. The play we were playing probably up to about 14 months ago, the style of play was very good. We were attacking teams. We were very playing around the box, little one-touch passing, little one-touch goals, and we were looking brilliant. And like I said, now we've got this style of possession, but no end product, and that's why I don't get anymore. Where's all the quick play gone? To be fair, it's quite not Derby, so Norwich will be up with it. Rodgers' style is no different to Puel's. Well, it's something I said for a long time, that he doesn't change it. I don't get when fans were over the moon we got Brendan. I could see within about 4 games we weren't changing how we were playing. He was very much the same, pure possession-based football. The difference was what Rodgers managed to get out of the players, what Puel couldn't get out of the players, was to play this one-touch passing game and keep it going. And then suddenly it's come off the rails for some reason. Also need a complete fresh-up squad with a 4-year rule. Interesting one. How about Steve? I don't know, mate. He's done brilliant for us, but again, managing in the Championship, as we've seen, to managing in the Premier League is a completely different kettle of fish. Tactically, you have to be 10 times better than what you're in the Championship. To me, we should be 2 or 3 up at this point. Don't care how the ball goes in. We fizz out when it matters most. Norwich is there for the taking. If we are 2 up, if we were 2 up front, we'd slice them in open 4 for me. Well, I completely agree with you that we had 2 up front. I think it'd be a dip for kettle of fish at our time today, because I don't think they would have coped. But we haven't. We're playing 1 up front, and they're coping with it just about. But like we say, we look at the chances. Norwich have had the best chance of the game, and they've hit a post. Just looking at the stats, possession, Leicester have had 64% possession now. Best POA on the park, James Maddison, total shots 3, shots on target 2, touches 40, passing accuracy 86, Jules 1-5, and open play passes 24. So once again, it proves it on how much Maddison influenced this team. We missed him at the weekend. For Norwich, best player is Timo Pukki, 2 shots, 1 on target, touches 21, passing accuracy 67, Jules 1-1, open passes 12. Here's a point. Let's have a chat about this, because this is something I brought up after the Villa game, when I was on BBC Radio Leicester chatting to Owen and Pipes. Pipes disagreed with me on this one. Now, I said if I went to work and I performed badly, or my employees or my team or my group of lads who I was managing was performing as bad as our defence was, then I would have been called in and had a disciplinary matter and would have had X, Y, the right read to me and sorted out. 6 days, say 4 weeks later, if it was still happening, I'd be sacked. So what are we doing with Kolo Toure? Because this hasn't got any better, this defending, and he's still there picking up a wage packet. For me, that is part of my refresh would have been Kolo goes and we find another defensive coach if he is it. But there's rumours that Lee, the assistant manager, Lee Davis, I think it is, does some of the set piece work. So who's to blame for this poor set piecing? Nono Conrad's on the bench is a total joke. He's meant to be a youth development specialist, but he's only brought through KDH and Thomas, who have played more than once or twice like Hurst, McAllister or Brunt. I see. I would have put McAllister and Brunt on the bench or started Brunt tonight. Personally, I would have done. I would have dropped him and I would have started Brunt. I also would have played. I'd given Alves a game or brought Alves on, like to have a run at Norwich, to see how technically gifted he is. Someone is to blame for how poor we've been at the back, and if there's someone whose job it is to manage that part of the game, then that man is responsible for taking the blame. Completely agree, and that's what I said. But apparently, I'm not allowed to call a member of staff out like that. Remember, Tom, with our business schedule, we don't have time to practice it. No, I can't. No, I haven't got time for that today. Yeah, I've got a Domino's meeting instead. Former players managers can't criticise other players and managers. Yeah, I do feel sorry for sometimes, because sometimes I think they're very quiet on the radio to say anything bad about managers and players. Do you think you youngsters might get a game against Southampton? Well, an interesting involvement here. Looks like Mendy is coming on. He's warmed up. He is stripped off. The question is, who's he coming on for? Because KDH, Maddison, Tielemans are all coming back out. So who is Pepe Mendy coming on for? And what shape are we changing to? Mendy for Lookman. There we go. Bit gutted there because I thought Lookman did all right in that half. Mendy for Lookman. Interesting change for me, because I don't get that. I don't get why you took Lookman off. I would have took Barnes off. I literally would have took Barnes off. I don't get why you bring on a defensive midfielder. Does that mean you're going to push on Tielemans further forward at the park? We are safe if Leeds don't win, okay? Still want to finish up. Lookman didn't control the ball enough for me. Yeah, I still think he looked dangerous, though, around the penalty area at times. I think he was doing more than Barnes has done in the game still. Apparently the nail bar is busy at training ground. We're safely up. Lookman didn't control the ball enough. Told you, GFF, we were playing for a draw. I like that. Bizarre subs all season. Yes, there have been some, mate. I completely agree on that. There has been some really bizarre subs this season. Woodman was good, right? Passing the bus, parking the bus, bending Norwich. World class. Corner kick to Leicester City in front of the cop. Maddison come over. Can't believe how many empty seats are, if I'm honest with you. Headed it back in. Oh, I'm updating it now. There we go. Ball into the box, headed away by Hanley. Headed away again. Leicester started the second half. They did the first half quickly, getting the ball down. Johnny Evans still trying to work out what formation we're playing, though. Mendy's gone to the centre of the park. Look like Timmins gone further right, wide of the front three. Great cross from Evans it was, yes. Mendy picks the ball up. Goes backwards, though, finds Amati. Amati goes wide and finds Cassagna. Finds Tielemans. Tielemans back to Cassagna. Down the right they come. Goes to the bar line. Cuts it back. It will flick up and go back to Cassagna. Plays it back. First time cross. Oh, great block. Barnes goes in with a shot. Maddison into the box. Shoots. Corner kick. Oh. So we've got too many coaches. A DM for a winger, don't get it. No, I didn't try to work out where we put players. Let's have another corner. Ball to Wicks in, Juice ball. In swinger again. Swings it in. Headed away. Be another Another corner kick. Maddison will come over and take this one. Good corner from KDH, by the way, Greg. Completely agree with you. Lovely corner. Really whips it in. Maddison comes over to this side now and whips in another in-swinger. Ball whipped in by Maddison towards the back post. Over it goes out for a goal kick. Poor corner there. All these empty seats on a rearranged fixture midweek, minus fixture, but imagine Top seeing that what's expected and waiting for ground to be explained. Yeah, I've said for a long time though, mate, that the ground expansion doesn't make sense for me because we don't fill it enough. And people say, "Oh, we've got 32, blah, blah." But I look at Cardiff; they put up another stand behind behind what Leicester are looking at doing, and they can't fill it. They're back in the Championship now. It makes no sense to me. Come on, Foxes. Norwich get the ball. First time they've had it in the second half. Down the left-hand side, Pookie cuts back onto his left foot in the left-hand channel. Comes back with fine Gilmore. Little one touches around the corner. Johnny steps in. Throw to Leicester. At least most games next year will be at the weekend. Mate, I said that the other day. I'll be quite happy for Saturday games again. No point expanding if we can't do well. Yeah, completely agree. Waste of time, waste of money. Might as well invest that into the squad again for the time being until we can challenge. Casper clips it wide. Finds Cassagna. Cuts back. Once again, side. Finds Mendy. Still playing his 4 at the back. I'm still trying to work out what formation we're playing. Still looks like a 4 at the back. It looks like Mendy's gone into the middle of the park. And Tillemans have gone onto the up top, well, wide right. Norwich fans have let a flare off by the looks of it, having a little bit of a party on their away day. Casper going to get caught soon playing cross balls. Leicester switch the ball, finds Barnes, finds KDH. KDH goes to get the line, steps in, little reverse ball. Little Cruyff turns, finds Justin, plays it inside, finds Vardy. Oh, he can't get a touch. Shoots! Deflected up over the bar, offhand his head. Vardy with a little bit of a makeshift quick turn and shot there. It flicked up into the air and he took the volley quick as he could. Lovely ball by Justin. Vardy goes to run into the box. It's very composed, but he takes the volley quickly and it looks like it's flying in the top corner for me here. Handy gets his head on it. You think the empty seats might be because of Rodgers sticking. Quick short corner, take him. He goes down, free kick to Norwich. Lovely idea, but Dubroy doesn't get it off. Get natural on. Bloody Norwich defender blocking that. That was going in. It was going in, mate. Do you think there might be a better? Do you think better next year with no European football, which is this year, hurt us with semi-final? I generally think it would have hurt us this year, but I generally think the amount of injuries we had, the squad was not good enough or deep enough to cope with this many injuries. Leicester win the ball back. Yeah, that's the point. You think the MCs might be because they're sick of Rodgers. See, I thought this at the start, but also I think midweek game, a lot of parents don't want to take the kids down because obviously school. And obviously I was going to take my kid to this game, but I can't because obviously it's a midweek game. For me, travelling back up, I don't get in till 11:30, 12 o'clock, depending on the traffic and depending on how long it takes me to get in and out of around the Leicester area. Leicester win the ball back. Leicester are probing it. Let's not get it wrong. This doesn't mean a poor performance from Leicester. They've just not got that final article in the box correct. But they aren't playing too badly. Leicester come forward again. Down the right-hand side, Maddison gives the ball. Finds Cassagna down the right-hand side. Cuts it across the box. Another block, another header away. And it'll be another corner. An in-swinger again. Leicester, 52 minutes played. Another corner kick. The corners account is going up. One of them has got to go in at some point. Another good cross by Timmy Cassagna. As you put that out, he's had another great game, Cassagna has tonight. Dubrow to whip this one in. In it comes, headed away again. The stadium will be paid via mortgage, not the same budget transfer. Yeah, fine, mate. But what's the point of having a ground we can't fill? And what's happened, because we'll end up with a stand that's just sat empty for like some of the smaller games, like in Norwich, because you won't fill it. We can't fill it for games like this. Even over a weekend, we wouldn't sold this out. Norwich cut one back. Not going anywhere. Come on, Leicester, says Fee. You can do it. Ball in behind. Vardy into the box he goes. Left-hand side. Shoots, deflected up, and in! And Vardy scores! Jamie Vardy is back with a bang! He's got lucky. He's got a deflection. It's gone up and over gun, but we don't care. And Leicester take the lead in the 53rd minute. It's taken a slice of luck. Let's put that right. It's taken a bit of hit and hope. But Jamie Vardy has another goal against Norwich City. Ball in behind. Vardy makes the run down the left-hand channel. Gets that one-on-one with Hanley. Cuts inside. Shoots. He deflects up and over gun and into the back of the net. It's taken some time to get this so far tonight. I'm just glad we've got it. Ball inside. Vardy cuts in. Takes the deflection. Up and loops up and over the goalkeeper. Goalie's got no help. And after 54 minutes played, it's Leicester City 1, Norwich City. Is it not an own goal? No, because the shot's in on target and then it flies up and goes over goal. As long as when he shoots it going in, it doesn't matter what goes in after. RIP. Sorry, Norwich. I'm sorry to the Norwich fan who's here. We're trying. Thank you, Fee, for the super sticker as always. It does count. Vardy gets credited. Finally, someone just put on Twitter, finally a bit of luck. Hey, I don't care if it went in on his arse tonight. We needed that. Look, Dar played Daniel Amati, turns his man. It's a goal. Hey, we'll take it. Leicester go wide again. Can they get another one now? Can they really shut the shop up? Will Albrighton be in Brighton playing next season? Yes. Brendan Rodgers will not let Albrighton leave the football club because Brendan Rodgers loves Mark Albrighton and he does a lot for the team what goes unmissed. Yes, he doesn't deserve to start every week, but for me, as a substitute in games where you're winning 1-0 or 2-1 to bring on and help out defend, you still keep him in around the squad for me. Fee, thank you again. Absolutely thank you as always, Fee. That was on at 7:30. It was going to happen soon. Mate, all the best. Oh, I feel so sorry for your fans. You got a great football club. You've got a great blueprint. The problem is you can't just keep coming up and not spending money. And I think you fans must be getting frustrated with your ownership. I know Delia, and I understand she doesn't want to put you in a final mess. But there comes a time where if you're going to try and stay in the Premier League, you've got to do more than what you're currently doing by the spending remits. Stop then. Dean Smith, don't sell the club. Dean Smith should sell the club. Well, it's an interesting one. I feel sorry for them. Let's get to the second now. Yeah, totally agree. Let's see this game off. Leicester come forward again. Yeah, Leicester. Norwich fans celebrating the goal. Yes, they are. Fair play to them. Fair play to them celebrating the goal. Why Norwich? I don't know why they are, mate. I suppose they've had such a poor season. That's them down to minus 58 or 59 goals now. Minus 59 difference. If tickets are cheap enough, they will fill it. £40 a ticket puts people off. Yeah, but the problem is I don't see when the club are going to drop the tickets down to reasonable prices. It's like the £30 for an away ticket is still a lot of money for me, but it's better than what we were paying in the Championship all those years ago. I mean, I think we remember going to Sheffield Wednesday and Leeds United, and it was £36–40 for an adult ticket. I was just think, how are they charging this much money for Championship football? We throw numbers, and Norwich make the first sub of the game. Norwich make the first sub. Off goes Rip, and on will come when he brings it up. Rip has gone off, and Swanson. Always like Leicester. To be fair, loved the season when they won the league. That was so entertaining. Thanks, mate. It was very entertaining for us. Ball goes back again. Mendy picks it up. Leicester turned. This is like you say. This for me. Try and get some confidence. Ball goes long forward. It's a nowhere ball. This is what frustrated me the weekend. We're playing hit and hope football. We're better than that. Gina's prop cooking the books. Pleased with Vards. Yeah, I'm pleased with Vards. It's always nice to see Vards get back after he's been injured after Marcus. He's still got it. I don't care what anyone says. Vardy can still do it for a couple more years for me. Not starting every game. Not expect Vards starting a game, but I still think Vards have got a lot to offer this football club. Duel down the line. Cassagna. Back to Madison. Can't find his man. Mendy comes in now. Mendy comes in and boots it out. He'll go out for a goal kick. Where are you? We need you. I've used the corner, Dave. I've used them corners. Oh, Vardy's over the moon, by the way. He's got the goal. And Angus Gunn just sits there in the net smiling, say, he's done me. He's done me. How can that have done me? We're not had much luck this season. At the moment, possession-wise, Leicester up to 66, Norwich 38, attempts 17–8. Ball in behind. Vardy, can he get onto the end of it? He can't. Pulls it back. Oh, ripped very back off him. He took the shot. Handy got the block in and bounced back off Vardy and went out for a goal kick. But there's the ball. That's the one we've seen a few times. Hat-trick for De Bruyne. He's on fire. Has to keep the press on. Vardy slides in. Jamie Vardy, as he goes to them. Sam Byron took a whack then from Vardy, by the way. Absolutely flew through him. Left out the ball back. Daniel Marty drifts through the centre half. Yeah, I'm behind, mate, I know. Tillemans picks the ball up. Slips over, nothing. Apparently it's 2-0 Leicester. I'm behind. For some reason my stream is lagging at the moment. Gray, which one are you looking on, mate? Because mine seems to just skip channels. Leicester win the ball back. This will be the goal. Barnes in the area. Finds Vardy. A lovely run. Vardy shoots. 2-0 to Leicester. Game, set and match. Vardy, here we go. Barnes with an assist. That will give him some confidence, by the way. It's just what we needed. Do nicely. Leicester are sitting this one up nicely now. That is a good point, and that is something I'd love to see happen. Vardy's 19 goals off the top 10 top 10, and Michael Owen, mate, I'd love him to see him get it because I think it'd be brilliant. It'd shut Owen up, as he said, he's not a natural finisher. To finish above him, mate. Lovely finish, typical Vardy run, runs into the box, off the shoulder, left-footed, first-time shot, mate. And after 62 minutes played, it's Leicester City 2, Norwich City 0. There you go, mate. Done for you. Great, what channel are you watching it, mate? Because you seem to be in front of me. My channel, what I was watching on, but you advised me Russia's disappeared off the system. So help me if you've got another channel. Because Barnes to Justin, back to Dewsbury Hall. To link 2 or 3 well into 32. Okay, mate, that's what I'm trying to get to work myself, mate. It seems to be booted us. Modern technology for you. Six over here in Oz, watching the whole of Leicester. Fair play, mate. Fair play to you. Vardy is that good, mate. I was just saying, for me, Vardy. There's a lot of talk about Vardy's finish. Vardy's that. Vardy somehow finds a way to score with only two, without two up top, mate. He does. Maddison plays into Vardy again. Shoots, cleared across the line by Hanley, and it'll be a corner kick. No, he's giving a goal kick. I'm sure he cleared this. Did he touch it? No, he didn't. He missed it, Hanley. Oi. All the pundits are here. Oh, dear. Norwich going to make their next changes, all the last two. What even is that court case about with Vardy's missed? Apparently, Vardy's missed been telling a load of story about Carleen Rooney to the press years ago. Carleen basically found out, weaseled it out basically by started blocking people and moving them and setting up fake news, and only certain people knew, and it's come back to her. Oh dear. Oh, every time the thing about his missus or Rebecca Vardy's misses a grass, he always scores. So away fans, please keep singing this song. It works well for Leicester. Leicester go forward, win the ball back. That's it. Barnes. Oh, it's a shocking ball. Play back, but he can't. Maddison still has the ball, edge of the area. Skids past one, skids past two, goes down, no free kick. The most English court case ever. Yes, Michael. All right, cheers. Yeah, she's not filled herself with any glory, let's put it that way. Thank you, Fee. Thank you. Missed the beginning. What happened to Fofana? Apparently, Fofana was supposed to start at the back tonight with Johnny Evans, and then I don't know, an hour before, 2 hours before the game, he basically pulled out, and Daniel Amati got promoted and didn't bring anyone onto the bench, mate. That's basically what happened. Apparently, standing at 3 million court costs. You're not wrong there, mate. It's a proper court case. I'm driving through the LA listening to this. Cheers. No problem, mate. Enjoy. And hello to all the American listeners, Canadians, everyone out there, whoever's watching this. Much appreciated. It's good banter. Not much to play for now for Leicester this season, so it's great to have these kind of laughs, doing these watch-alongs, and there's not really much involved to worry about. Casper gets the ball, plays it to Dewsbury. Leicester come forward again. 67 played. I wonder what Wayne's entertained. Granny. It's always one who has to mention it. Barnes chips towards the post, looking for Vardy. He's looking for a hat trick. Would be class for Vardy to get top. So, mate, I'd love it just because Michael Owen's 10th, and because he said that Vardy is not a natural goal scorer. He might not be a natural goal scorer, mate, but he's scored over 100 goals in the Premier League, or 120 goals. That's son going. I see you, mate. I've got a dip out of cheers to this. No problem, mate. Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming, joins, and good luck for this season. Good luck for next season, mate. Fafana will be out for the rest of the season. Won't take the risk. I don't think it's worth the risk, is it? If he's got a knock, they've not done it with Ricardo and his hamstring. Tillemans back to Mendy. Leicester's popping it around the 18-yard box. 130 goals right now. There we go. That says it all, really. Leicester come forward again, and I'm hearing there's been a third goal at the King Power Stadium. Maddison apparently has scored another. I'm so far behind, but hey, we're enjoying this bit of fun. Leicester come forward, ball down the line, finds Maddison, cuts inside his man, finds Dewsbury Hall, puts it back, comes to the left-hand side. Justin, Pepe Mendy, Tillemans goes outside. Maddison finger onto the back post, put out for a throw to Leicester. Don't blame you. Going outside the boot from Maddison. Barnes back to Justin. Back to Barnes. Goes across the box. Finds Tillemans. Tillemans goes back inside. Dewsbury Hall chips one towards the back post. Falls to Maddison. Volleys it in. And it is 3-0 to Leicester. Game, set and match. We said the first half they'd had the chances and didn't put them away. They're taking them in the second half. Lovely bit of play. Lovely bit of build-up play from Leicester, by the way. Here. Moved it around, opened the space. I mean, like we said, this is a poor Norwich team, and they should be dispatching them. Maddison claps his fans to the fans as well. It was a nice little touch from him. Game, set and match. 3 points, and Leicester will be moving up to 10. Justin took the throw, back to Barnes, back to Justin. Cut inside. Dewsbury makes a run. Goes back to Tillemans. Tillemans cut inside. Dewsbury makes a run. Touches it around the corner. Takes the shot. The goalie powers it straight out. And Maddison, bang on the penalty spot. It falls to him. Left-footed volley. Past the goalkeeper and into the net. And after 78 minutes, it's Leicester City 3, Norwich City 0. Sitting on the big, I'm sitting on the big listening to this. No problem, mate. Hope you're enjoying it, bud. Only need Vardy hat trick now, mate. Someone put it in the comments before. If you put it in there, put it in there. Who put it said about someone getting a hat trick tonight? But there was a big game about it, so I want to put it now. I can't remember. Is it right at the beginning of the show? Someone put about someone getting a hat trick. Gary Lineker hosted a quiz show, right? It's a bit to go, and there was a question about the VR versus clean. Didn't even know who VR was, so I answered the question. Maddison, yes. I need the Vardy hat trick, mate. I'd love Vardy to get a hat trick now. Ball in behind again. Tillemans plays it to Vardy, falls to Jubilee Hall. Oh, he can't get it. Vardy with a step over there. Lovely little play by Leicester. Leicester moving on to 45 points. Thank you, sir. You've taken out my speech I was about to say, and that's up to 10th in the league, and all the doom and gloom of being 14th has gone out the window. You know what I mean? It's one of those. Look, it's not been a great season, but finishing the top 10, finish strong. That's what's got to finish. That needs to happen for me. Half time, Wolves 1, Manchester City 3. Interesting one that is. Ball being popped around, throw to Leicester. I said what I mean. Finish strong, start the season strong. Yes, completely agree. Leeds 0, Chelsea 3, Lukaku. Fee, thank you as always for the super sticker. Much appreciated as always. Thank you so much. 45 points. Can we finish on 52? I still think there's 6 more points. Chelsea's going to be a tough game. I'm going to that for my sins. But I still think we should be looking. Oh, Maddison gave a foul. That was a nasty one, by the way, from Maddison. Didn't mean to. %56% of the possession, 20 shots, 8 shots on target in the game, 9 corners, 1, 7 fouls. And this is all good for Leicester's goal difference, by the way, because it brings us down to -4 now instead of the -7 we were on. In line with Brighton, who are above us, and we've still got a game in hand to play them, and they're only 2 points above us. So, like I say, all to play for going into these final few games. Ball gets popped around, goes long again. Let's say you win the game in hand, that will put you on to 48 points and we'd played the same amount of games as Wolves, but we'll be only 2 points off Wolves going into the final 2 games of the season. So it's all to play for me. We still could finish 8th. It's going to be hard. Don't get me wrong, I'm not nuts. Geez, Tom, you're well behind. I don't know which channel. I cannot catch up for some reason. I've been flicking and flopping between channels, and I cannot get anywhere near where I was before. Fine Optilink. That's one I was on, mate, and I got booted off it. Man of the match predictions. There's a good question. Vardy, man of the match. Yeah, he's got to be in with a shout in it today. We ain't got long left anyway, guys. Don't be worried. Yeah, but I know there's no football in 8th, mate. Can you view United post? This goes down until Tom does it as he's behind. No, it's one of those things. Can't help it, Fee. No European football in 8th. No, there isn't, mate, and it's frustrating now because obviously we all want European football, but we can only the only people who can take the blame for that are Leicester. You know, it's one of those things. Leicester's only people who can take the blame for not being in that position. Man, you struggle to beat the Canaries, so it's good night. Yeah. Oh well. Exactly. We are charging the back to the King Power next season kit. Are we changing back to King Power on the? God knows, mate. I hope we do, because it didn't seem to work changing this year around, did it? Corner to Leicester, 77 played. Don't think so, to fair. I think only over 2 years. Okay. I think, yeah, I think it is over 2 years. Don't need European football next season. Need to concentrate on rebuilding and working on the issues from this season. Yeah, I mean, that's one way to look at it. Remember, well, I'm hoping we can pull off an Arsenal no European football and fourth season after. Yeah, it's one way to look at it. Have a season without him, finish hard as we can, ball whipped in, headed away again. Leicester's had 10 corners in the game and haven't really done anything with any of them. Cheers, great goal. They know. We'll find out in a minute. It's quite funny though. Yeah, I'm about 2 minutes behind. Good. Get rid of corners. Get rid of corners. I've still got my app open, mate. It tells me before you, either way. Daniel might piece of all plays around about. Leicester just cruising to the win now. Seeing this one out. They needed to. Hopefully put smiles on people's faces for a few days. And then we go and do it all again on Sunday away at Watford. I'd love Vardy to just get his hat-trick, mate. Finish off the night off brilliantly. Ball in behind, Vardy can't get onto it. This is quite an interesting one. I like this from Leone Blake. Never had a team needed confidence so much right now. Come on, lads, keep at it, and get 5. Great to hear the fans finally behind them. At least one of Vardy's is having a good day. Ooh. Not watching it. Leicester come forward. I'm about 2 minutes behind, I think, by the sounds of it. Oh well. Angus Gunn just kicks us one up. Angus Gunn will be frustrated because as soon as that goal went in, the ball started running for Leicester. Leicester just popping it around. Timo Pukki clears one long as anything. Back inside, Barnes charges down, goes out for a throw to Norwich. Throw to Norwich right hand side, 18 minutes played. Gunn hasn't done anything wrong because he threw life a goalkeeper. Eh? Oh, just a little bit. Goal, well done Ian Marsh. Like that. First person who needs to go is Kolo Toure. He has to take the blame before the defence, being the defence coach, completely agree. I am currently on 81 minutes, bang on, mate. Absolutely, keep Leicester. I have to keep going, Leicester. I'm behind you, Rogers. Says Fee. Dave, I thought it was Rooster that got that one. Oh dear, I thought Birchinall snuck on then and pop one in for you, honestly, mate. Oh, it's gone, isn't it? That's better. 83. Tom, it sounds like you're watching. Oh dear. Yeah, we can confirm we are safe now. Leicester aren't going down. Leeds have to beat Brighton, stay up. Don't see it happening. No, I can't see it happening either, mate. It's I think Leeds are gone. All that hard work, you think about it, all that bragging about getting in the Premier League, and they were going to tear it apart, and they were going to do this, they were going to do that. Well, looks like Leeds are going back to the Championship. Just showing Vardy's goals again. Bring Kevin Rustler. Talk about him on the admin earlier. Yeah, I'll admit it would have been nice to see Everton go down. Oh, mate, I completely agree. I wanted Everton to go down. My mate's an Evertonian, and I loved it if he'd gone down the map, and we've had over the years. The thing is, you would have to beat at least 30 to remember Leeds being any good. They were. Thing is, Matt, I love my football, so I've watched my documentaries. The Damn United, you know, that film and how good they were back in the day before Cloughie went in and didn't work for Cloughie there, did it? Just in general, mate, they were such a cracking team. They were a dirty team. There's nothing getting wrong to that, but they were a very good team. Vardy challenged the goalkeeper down. He has another chance, but he goes out for a goal kick. Yeah, Vardy closes him down. Goes out for another goal kick. Speedy. David Speedy dives in the playoff final and then signed for us the following season. Well, we've got 5 minutes to play. 85 on the clock. Goal kick to Norwich. If anyone wants to see a Vardy goal, I am retweeting it. Ooh, Tommy right. Ooh, Tommy right. Ooh, Tommy right. Now, you talk about the Tommy Wright who scored back in the day, or the Tommy Wright who scored against Nottingham Forest when we beat them 1-0, the young lad who then went on to have not the greatest careers. But I think we're talking about the old Tommy Wright, who was a hell of a goal scorer. Last 5 minutes, put Paul in goal. Put Paul in goal. Oh, Kevin Paul. Up the Premier League we go. Barnes breaks with the ball forward into the edge of the area. Slips into Madison. Oh, it's a great tackle. Great tackle. Unlucky there. Better play by Barnes. It's amazing what an assist will do because Barnes looks a different player. I think Daka and Nacho start against Watford. I completely agree. Barnes or Tommy Wright. Tommy Wright, mate. Barnes ain't the finished article by any means yet. Tommy Wright was just brilliant for us. Apparently they're trying to find the teeth as well. Apparently I was trying to find some boots really humorous. I love you and I always have to banter on with you and on Twitter. Me and him have some right cracks. He's a top lad, you Roberts. 87 played. Guys, get your man of the match in. Who do you think has been man of the match today? Obviously, Vardy's got 2 goals. Madison has had another good game. Cleared away. Edge of the area. Norwich have the ball. Just on the right hand flank. throw to Norwich, who comes off Barnes. How has Casper not scored? And Marty or Big Frank Sinclair? Oh, it's got to be Frank for me. The own goals were just priceless, mate. I remember that season like it was yesterday. Him scoring the own goal against Arsenal away, and we were 1-1 or something like that, and we were getting a draw. Was it? We were going to get a draw away at Arsenal, and then literally the last kick of the game, he puts it in the back of the net. And then a week later, we played Chelsea at Filbert Street, 2-2, or no, 2-1. Dines having the game. He scored another own goal. Beckford or Akinbaye? Beckford. Beckford was better than Akinbaye. I can't compare the two. Great finish, Dave Hay. Norwich into the box, Daniel Marty. Oh, Leicester playing out from the back inside the 18-yard box. Lose the ball. Norwich come again. Corner kick to Norwich. It's a corner kick to Norwich. God, 89 on the clock. Can they keep a clean sheet? Frank Sinclair must have some record for own goals somehow. Oh, mate, yeah. No, I remember going to Middlesbrough away when he pinged one from the halfway line. It went in the back of the net. Pulled off some Gordon Banks save in the playoff. It was amazing. I love this tonight because there isn't much to play for. And some of the chat we've had is brilliant. Is it or Tillemans? Oh, see, Muzzy was my hero. I love watching Muzzy play. But for me, I'm going to stick with Muzz. And I know Tillemans scored the goal. It's the goal that won us the FA Cup. But Muzzy stuck with us when we got relegated and didn't jump ship and help the club get promoted back to the Premier League. So I've got so much respect for him there for that. Guppy. Oh, the wand of the left foot. Is it all day long? Man of the match, Vardy. Madison second year. I think you're about right. Muzzy by a country mile. Yuri could be like Lenny Glover. Now we're pulling out some names. Keith Weller. I'm going to say his name, but he was a super sub back in the day when I used to watch Leicester. And that was Arne Gunn Larkson. I remember the game against Villa when he scored in the FA Cup. And then there was so many times he'd go off the bench and score. 1 minute of injury time. 1 minute. I don't know why he's got that. I think he feels sorry for Norwich. Junior Lewis. He played his first game against Chelsea at Filbert Street, and we all thought we'd signed this Weldy. That was it. After that, by the way, he was shocking since then. And the game will end Leicester City 3. Norwich City now. That's the full-time whistle goes at the King Power. Get your comments in, guys. We'll hang around for another 10-15 minutes, see if Phil comes on. I know the lads are at the ground. They might want to come and join and have a chat. Any of you boys and girls want to come and have a chat, I'll get the link and put it in the description. Clipboard. There you go. I've put the link in. If you want to come and join me, I'm going to hang around for another 10-15 minutes, see if the boys come out of the ground and join in. Jono, if you're around, mate, and you want to come on, by all means. Same with you, Roscoe. I know you've got your son tonight, mate. Different team with a mobile Vardy, mate. He needs to go until he gets fit. 4 goals for 4 goals for Kerry De Bruyne. God, it's Almoroyd. Enjoyed that banter today. Cheers. No problem, mate. Thank you for doing as always. Doris all the ways. Vardy would play better than Akinbaye with 1 boot. I think 1 leg, mate, he'd play better with. You see the players, though, after the game, the smiles are there. Vardy's having a chat with him, though. So it's interesting. Hopefully he's not getting an injury, but, you know, great to see there's some smiles. After a difficult couple of weeks, it's good to see some smiles on the players' faces. Makes a difference at the end of the day. Let's go back to Manchester City. watch the end of that game. Lenny Glover on the wing. Lenny Glover's class, mate. I was good. Just the videos I see of players like that, and you just think absolute class. Helen, thank you so much for that. Appreciate your super sticker. Always appreciate the super stickers from us. Good to have you back tonight, Tom. Thank you, Fee. Much appreciated. So no Vardy, who will score? That's the question, mate. When Vardy's not fit, who scores the goals? And we've seen that. That's been probably the biggest problem all season. Without Vardy, we don't score goals. Jono's come on. Good evening, Jono.
Hi, Tom.
The smiles are back on people's faces.
I thought I'd give you some company.
Oh, mate.
Done a great job. Done a
Thanks,
great
mate.
job all on your own tonight.
Oh dear. Well, I'd love to be in there, mate, but like it's hard when on Wednesday with the boys, so I have to pick them up, and then obviously travelling up from Worcestershire. It's an hour and 15, hour and 20 on a good trip, but rush hour traffic's just not worth it. Like, might as well watch it at home. What did you mate? Where do we go now with 3 games remaining? Obviously up to 10th in the league, still 9 points to play for. Where can this Leicester team finish the season?
Well, first of all, 3-0 is kind of what we should be doing, to be honest, against a relegated team that have got absolutely nothing to play for whatsoever. So let's be honest, it's not like tonight is a miraculous result. It's what we should be doing, to be quite frank. In the first half, it seemed like... well, I haven't watched the game, so first of all, I've been relying on your commentary. But it seems like the first half was a bit of a rubbish one, really. They pulled out a few half chances, but didn't really produce much. And to be fair, whether Mendy's substitution made a difference, I don't know. Change of shape or whatever, or whether Norwich just didn't, or whether I don't know whether we changed anything second half to start getting the goals, or whether we just got the chances and put them away. I don't know, but
Mendy coming on really freed up Tielemans. That's basically what it did. It freed Tielemans to go further forward and move him out of that number 6 position and pushed him wide. He was more of the number 8 we've seen him play. He was just behind Maddison and behind Vardy, probably a bit further wide than he'd like to be, but he was there. And they were finding him, and his little one-touch passes around the box probably would just opening up Norwich a bit more, because he was the one popping it off around the edge of the area to find Maddison at Jubilee Hall, who then were finding the play, and the play was coming back a little bit. But yeah, definitely, probably tactic-wise, it changed at half-time. But say they could have been 1-0 down. Timo Pukki had the best chance, and he hit the post. If we'd gone
if it had gone 1-0, if that had gone 1-0, I dread to think what would have happened. The crowd would have seriously turned, I think, if Norwich had gone 1-0 up. But unfortunately, they didn't. So whatever. I think it begs the question about whether or how much Ndidi is being missed at the moment, not being in the team. With him and Tielemans normally have a good partnership in the centre of the park, don't they? So it does beg the question about whether the lack of Ndidi at the moment is not helping. I'm sure it's not helping, but yeah, I mean, I'm pleased. I'm pleased with the 3-0. I'm pleased that Vardy's, got a couple of goals, getting closer to the Michael Owen target. I'd love him to do it. Hopefully, he can. I'm still in 2 minds whether Vardy will be here next season. If I hope he is, but I do wonder whether what Brendan's been saying about a refresh includes, the likes of Casper and Vardy moving on, maybe, and sort of, him and obviously in Albrighton as well, the last 3 remaining players of the 2016 squad. So I wonder whether those 3 will still be here. But anyway, yeah, regardless of that, I think 3-0 tonight is what we were hoping for. A good result, half decent performance. put us back on the rails, and then hopefully we can move on. We've got Chelsea next, haven't we?
No, Watford
Or is
on
it
Sunday.
Watford? Is it Watford
So
next?
Watford have just drew 0-0 with Everton at Watford. So it'd be interesting to see where they go or how we go there. Do you think there'll be many changes going into that game? Obviously playing Wednesday, Sunday, Thursday, then Sunday again, the final game against Southampton.
I don't see why there should be too many. I think maybe one or two. I don't know. Maybe Daka and Nacho. I don't know. I wish we played against teams like Norwich and Watford. With all due respect to them, I wish we put two up front, or went for it a little bit more. I think so.
No, I know what you mean, mate.
I don't know.
Before. Frustration. John, as always, mate, thank you for coming on, having a quick chat with us. I'm going to call it an end because the boys probably will be going live from outside the ground anytime soon. Thank you for coming on, mate. Much appreciated. We'll catch up later.
No worries. Thanks for the watch along.
Thanks, mate.
Catch you later.
As always, guys, for me, it's thanking you. Tonight's been a blast, honestly. It's been right easy to do this watch along. No pressure on it for me. There's no pressure on the game, and it was good to have some banter. Talk about some classic players, by the way. The men seem still coming through. David Nish. Oh, Banks agreed. Someone said, by the way, I was a massive question, Shilton or Banks. They're both class. I can't even decide on that one. As always, for me, thank you so much for coming in. Thank you for joining the watch on. Thank you for putting your comments in. There's been so many comments. It's been a right crack tonight. Really, really good laugh doing this show tonight. As always, Jack will be back. No, Reed will be back on Friday doing the preview show going into the Watford game on Sunday. Obviously, the famous, and it is the famous, he loves me bigging it up, the famous aftermath show on Sunday morning. What is a preview show now. And then obviously a Sunday for another watch long as we take on Everton. Sorry, Everton taking on Watford at Vicarage Road at 2 o'clock. Join us then. Join us for all our channels. We're always live. We always do content. Remember, we're for the fans, by the fans. You guys make these shows. So keep watching us, keep following us, and I'll catch you soon. Keep it all things Leicester Fan TV. Good night.
Thanks for watching Leicester Fan TV. Thanks to our sponsors, ADT Taxis, Everards, Pucka Pies, Pink Car Leasing, Leicester Riders, Hologram, The Fox's Arms, Peter's Pizzeria, Hope Against Cancer, and Newbie & Co Estate Agents. Make sure to follow us on all of our social channels at Leicester Fan TV. Visit our website, leicesterfantv.com.